Hey everybody, Vince August here. It is Tuesday, April 21st, and we just got some great news in the state of New Jersey. Governor Murphy is going to roll out his plan to reopen the state this week, which I think is really good news for people because while many have handled quarantine life really well, there are others that are struggling. And I'm not just talking about financial reasons, just mental reasons and getting back to life as normal. Some people, let's be honest, might be starting to crack a little bit. And I don't mean like completely insane, can't be brought back to reality crack, just a fun kind of cracking. Kind of like maybe talking to the furniture a little bit, but not an insane way. I think it's completely acceptable. Think of it as a Beauty and the Beast kind of way. You walk in the living room, turn on the light. Good morning, Lumiere. Look at the clock. There's Mr. Wadsworth. I'm going to go make some coffee. And there's Mrs. Potts right next to Chip where I left him. Not, completely off the reservation. That's acceptable after 6 weeks of this. Hey, look, I've been working in my law office. Granted, numerous cases have been adjourned, and I've said something at the end of each day that I don't think I've ever said as a lawyer of 24 years of practice, which is I'm caught up with my work. And listen, I'm still making videos. I'm still writing comedy. I'm working on a huge writing project that might turn into something. I'm going for runs. I'm playing with my dog. I'm in touch with family. But there's still that aspect of my life that's missing, which is stand-up comedy. And I'm sure there's an aspect of your life that's missing. And we're looking to fill voids. Some people playing puzzles. Some people doing all kinds of different things. And I wound up stumbling onto one of these games that you download. It was one of the social media things. And this one's called Chapters. It's where you are, you get a character, and as the storyline goes, you answer questions. And based on your answers to the questions, your character and the storyline progresses that way. I wound up picking this one called The Royal Romance. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I was assigned this character, Riley, who's this waitress in New York City who waits on this bachelor party, which happens to be for this prince of this country called Concordia. And I wound up getting swept away by this bachelor party, taken to this country, and wind up competing for the prince's hands with other girls. And at first I was like, do I really want to play this? But apparently when I turned on the game and then, would you like notifications? I hit yes. So I would get a notification. And when you're sitting at your desk because you're caught up on work, yeah, I'll play another chapter. Why not? And I started to kind of, go along with the storyline. And along the storyline, I realized that I was becoming really friendly with one of the girls also vying for the prince's hand, her name is Lady Hannah. Me and Lady Hannah start developing a friendship or relationship, and I wound up, winning some of these contests and doing really well, and we wind up developing a romance, me and Lady Hannah, and it really starts to, but as I'm also rising in this, and I wound up becoming a duchess. I wound up becoming my own little duchy, yes, a duchess of Valtoria, and I keep playing this game, and the next thing you know, me and Lady Hannah are engaged to be married. Yes, and the storyline is weird. And last night, I'm playing the game, I don't know, maybe for 3 straight hours, not paying mind to anyone else in the house. And somebody looks at me and says, what are you doing? I said, I'm planning my wedding. Well, not my wedding. Riley's wedding. I'm planning a wedding. And what do you mean you're planning a wedding? And I get an eye roll like this is crazy. And I'm like, you know what? You're just mad that you weren't invited to my wedding. Lady Riley's wedding. And the wedding was amazing. This is a picture from the wedding. That's Lady Riley. This is my Riley's wife, Hannah. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing with some of my time. Okay, I'm losing it. And I'm liking this story way too much. So we need to reopen this state. So this better be a really good plan, Governor Murphy, because I need to get back to reality. And I think some of you out there need to as well.